got a comment that was real thought-provoking on the channel the other day on my video about Indiana proposing a bill to make the sale of wild game legal in Indiana. And there was a comment on there that it got me thinking about wild game and all the ways we make money off wild game, and if all that should be legal. Anytime you take a public resource from the land that we own, or the public land, or whatever you want to say, the private or public land, you're kind of taking away something from everybody. And although I am 1,000% against regulation on what you do with your private land, technically private landowners, at least in I think most states, don't own the wild game that's on their land. That's kind of for everybody to own. And I often wonder about the market hunting that used to go on back in the day that almost completely devastated the whitetail population. And I wonder if what we do now is kind of a form of market hunting. We lease land out for whitetails, and if those whitetails wouldn't be on that land, that land, there's no deer hunter that's going to pay to hunt on that land. We have outfitters all over the country that, use the public resource as a way to make money on private land for the most part. I think a lot of states allow guiding on public land as well. I think there's permits that are involved, and that's a state-to-state basis. But are we slowly, we got rid of market hunting back in the day. I think it was in around 1900-ish when all that stuff started going away, or at least started to be regulated. And back then, I don't know for sure, but there probably wasn't a bunch of outfitters and people leasing up land and influencers and whatnot making money off of a public resource. So it got me thinking about that. Is it eventually, are we going to morph into a different type of market hunting, and should that be allowed to happen? Maybe at this particular moment in time, it's not a big enough issue that states need to address it. But, in 20 years, is it going to be an issue where there's so much land being leased and there's so many outfitters or whatever the case may be that it does become an issue? The biggest difference I see here with my thought process between market hunting and what we do now is back in the day, I don't think there was much regulation at all as far as, there wasn't tags or anything. People were just killing animals blindlessly for fur and meat and everything else. And now, even if you are an outfitter or you lease land or whatever the case may be, you still have to, there's tags allocated for that general area. So it's something that kind of made me go, that's an interesting thought to think of. What do you guys think about that in the comment section below? This is not a video of me thinking that it's wrong to lease land or be an outfitter. I just wonder if eventually one day that will be considered a form of market hunting, taking game off the land for consumption reasons, for profit, for money. Yeah. What do you think in the comment section below? Let me know. And then hit the subscribe button right there if you guys don't mind. Or watch another video right there.